hung up on imaginary problems. You gotta focus on what's real, man.
This is vlog number 4. My continuation of vlog number 3, which is the 5 traits that you need to be a good homesteader. Or you tend to develop if you're homesteading. We left off at number 5, which is self-forgiveness. Learning how to forgive yourself for not getting everything done in the day, or the week, or the month, or that year. We have a tendency as Americans and type A personalities and people who are just so driven to get so much done every day that we forget that it's okay to not get something done. I struggle with this because I feel like when I do something, I want to do it right, or maybe not even at all. So I won't start a project. I'll collect materials for projects. I will plan things, but I won't actually start the project because I maybe don't have enough time that day. Instead of starting the project and then not finishing it, which is my fear, is that I'll start it and I'll never get back to it in a reasonable amount of time because something else will come up, and something else always does come up. What's a good example? Well, our pantry. I've put pictures up before of the pantry, and instead of building our pantry out when we first started working on the apartment in the garage, we used metal shelves. Excuse me. I think it's time to throw some more stuff in there. We just put metal shelves in, and we haven't gotten back to working on it. It sufficed when we didn't have all of our food storage from the Cape here, but now that we've pretty much moved out of the house, I've got a lot of food just in boxes, and I don't have access to it, and I don't like that. But, you know, we also need to have gardens going. We also need to take care of the animals. We need to feed ourselves every day. And so all of these things trump what it is you probably should be doing, or would rather be doing, or need to do. But you know what? The truth of the matter is, I need to be able to forgive myself for not getting it done 2 years later. Because we've been here for 2 years now. And honestly, I don't know if we're going to get it done this winter. I hope we will. I want to. It's on my list. But so many other things need to be done. The gardens need to be put down, put to bed. We need to make more beds for next spring. There's so much going on all the time. And there's only 2 of us. And that's really a big part of my point, is that, you know, even if you have 20 people, there are going to be things that aren't going to get done because your expectations are going to be so much higher, and you really, you know, this is a hard subject for a lot of people because, like I said before, we are living in a society that values production and getting all of your work done and deadlines. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why so many people burn the jobs and the work that they're doing. It's because the expectations are so high. And if you're not a type A personality who is totally motivated and driven, you're not going to succeed. And if you're that personality on a homestead, and then you throw in livestock and gardens, which, let's face it, there is a timeline for those, but there's also a lot of stuff that can go wrong. And so we really, as a nation and as homesteaders, need to be able to say, okay, I got all of this stuff done today. And yeah, I wanted to get X, Y, and Z done today too. It didn't happen. Don't feel bad, because you got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G done today. So, you know, why are you fretting and feeling so bad that you didn't get those few little things done? You know, you have to live life every day as if it was your last, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to you. And as long as you're happy with what you're doing right now, if you're feeling fulfilled that you're out in the garden, getting your hands in there, putting your flowers in and your food and watching your animals, it really doesn't get any better than that. And so I didn't edit 20 videos this summer like I really wanted to. I forgive myself, and I hope you forgive me. But most importantly, I forgive myself because I had so much going on. And we all, you know, experience that. And this is something I don't want to be burned out on, you know? Not the homesteading, but doing YouTube videos. It's a lot of work, and I love it. I enjoy it. It is one of the things I enjoy doing. But I also don't want to feel like if I don't get this done, then, you know, I'm a failure or whatever. I mean, I do feel bad that I didn't get a lot more stuff done this summer. I actually edited a video, the spring update, and never put it up. It just completely escaped me. So in this long rant of a story about forgiveness and forgiving yourself, just remember that you're one person, you can only do so much, and you're responsible for caring for yourself and your family and your garden and your livestock, and sometimes you just can't get it all done. And you have to forgive yourself and move forward, because you only have one life to live, and you only get one day at a time. So I guess what I want to close is, there was a bonus in my blog, my blog, number 6, and that would be being able to ask for help. I have a beautiful blog written, and there's a whole story in there about asking your neighbors for help, or your friends or your family. And this year, I'm doubly blessed because I didn't even ask for the help, but my mom gave it to us. We were down a car, and she brought us all the way from Virginia, her car, way newer than the cars that we have. Beautiful. Runs great. She kept it well maintained, and I struggled with it because it's such a generous gift, and you know, even though I didn't ask for the help, I also need to learn how to receive help, because I just was, even now, I'm still so blown away and so grateful for everything that she's done for us. without her, this last year, we probably wouldn't have been able to stay here. Honestly, I have to say. She helped us financially and so much more. I mean, this year has been the year of blessing my mom, or being blessed by my mom, because, you know, we almost folded here. The problems going on with our house on the Cape, you know, not being able to sell it, and now we're renting it out, and, you know, we're finally going to be here. So we're really thankful and we're really grateful. And without help, you know, sometimes you're just not going to make it, and you need to be able to ask for it, and you need to be able to accept it. And so I think that is really, I called it a bonus trait, but it's probably one of the more important traits to have, because, you know, we're very humbled by the help that we've received, and it puts really life into perspective and this dream into focus for us. So thank you for joining me here today on the homestead, watching me burn stuff and listen to me ramble on about forgiveness and being able to accept help. I don't want to sound preachy ever, so if I do, let me know. I'll try and correct it, but it's just life how I see it, and homesteading as I'm living it. And I want to just thank you all for being here. So have a great day, everyone, and homestead on.